Hey everyone, it's Josh with Pod2 here. I'm going to give you a really quick demo of the Pod2 validator and show how it finds mistakes in your ARIES database. So the first step is to pick a data source to validate. So I'm going to use the ARIES DB data source and then click connect. The next step is to pick a project, scenario, and input setting to validate. So I'm going to use the undiscovered project, the post audit scenario, and the set data input setting, and then click validate. Right away, we get a list of all the potential problems that it found. So in my case, it found 4 warnings and 18 errors across 700 wells. Let's go through some of the problems that it found just to get a sense of the types of things that the validator can catch for us. So the first error here is a gas forecast line. And we can see that this initial rate has 2 decimal points, which is probably just a typo. So we can hop to this expression right in ARIES or in our database and remove that extra decimal point. When we do that, we can rerun the validation and see that that error disappears entirely. So we've fixed that one. Let's go to another interesting problem. So this one, on the direct assets unit 9H, we can see that we have oil defined multiple times. So we have both an oil-gas ratio line and an oil forecast line. So that's probably a mistake. So somebody would have to open that well in ARIES and decide which of those should be removed. Let's go to another problem. So on the Luna unit 10H, we can see that we have a major phase of oil, but we don't actually have any production forecast or ratio for oil. We can also see that we have monthly history for oil, so it really sounds like we're just missing an oil forecast. Likewise, we have a gas-oil ratio line, but again, because we don't have an oil forecast, this line will be skipped entirely. So somebody just needs to go into ARIES and add the oil forecast for this well. Another interesting problem here is on the Morgan unit 10H. So we have a duration of 10 years. So we know that this segment ends in December of 2030. But the problem is that an earlier segment, the segment that it continues from, is scheduled until January of 2035. And we know that based on how the segment is defined. So where we hit this final decline rate of 4, we know that that's on January 2035. So the end result is that this segment will be skipped entirely. So either we need to extend this 10 years out longer in time or remove this segment entirely. So that's it for my demo. Hopefully this was interesting. Please let us know if you would like to run the validator on your database. Thank you.